I am Marsha. So I'm in Calgary. I've been in Calgary with 20 odd years, 20 some years in Calgary. And I was a loner. I guess for me, a loner means I didn't really associate with other children, but I was quite content to being on my own. And inside of me, I have this sort of do the right thing. Doesn't matter what it is, even if you stand alone, do the right thing. There was something inside of me. I left to Jamaica when I was 12 years old. So my dad came to Canada, and my dad and my mom was never married. It was just, I think it was a boyfriend-girlfriend thing, and she got pregnant, and situation happened. And anyway, so he left to Canada when we were a few months. I was born in January, and he left in September. And so he sent for my sister and I to come to Canada. And, that must have been hard for my mom, because her girls or young girls going away. And she said yes to it because she thought it was going to be a better life. She said, and she says, it was going to be a better life. When I came to Canada, I didn't know what prejudice was until I came to Canada. I was like, because in Jamaica, we have different color people. It was the culture. We have Asian, Polish, German. I didn't even know my uncle was white until I came to Canada. So I was like, oh my gosh, my uncle, he's white. Because we have different cultural people in Jamaica. It never dawned on me. I was like, what? Because when I came to Canada and they were talking about like prejudice and like black people look alike, and I thought white people, black people. I was like, what? And I was like, oh my gosh, my uncle is white. I didn't even, in Jamaica growing up, it was never a thing. We were just people. It was the culture. It was just how you live life. And my first experience of racism, I guess, is when I was in grade 6, I believe it was. No, grade 7. And I was coming up the stairs, and this boy said, "You look like Billy Ocean." I was like, Billy Ocean? Who's Billy Ocean? Like, I had no clue. My mom, we grew up in country music, and of course in Jamaica we have some reggae music and stuff, but my mom listened to gospel music and country music. People don't believe this when I tell them I grew up in country music in Jamaica. They're like, what? But it was Kenny Rogers and Charlie Pride and, Dolly Parton, all those older types country music. I love country music. So, and he says, you look like Billy Ocean. I'm like, Billy Ocean? Who is Billy Ocean? So lo and behold, that's how I found out about Billy Ocean. Billy Ocean is the Caribbean Queen. He's a black singer. But his lips were big like mine. And that's what he thought I looked like, Billy Ocean. That was my first like, OMG. Like, I didn't even, that's how I knew about Billy Ocean, because somebody was saying I look like Billy Ocean. And I was just, I didn't know. I didn't talk to my dad about it. My dad just kept saying, we need to be 110%. He kept saying, you're black, you gotta be 110%. Everything you do, you gotta be outdo, because when they pick you, they're not gonna pick you if you're average. So that's my life. I grew up thinking I gotta do 110% or more just to get, meagerly yes or a basic job. And pregnant at 18, I thought about it too. I wanted to be pregnant. I had this long-term plan. If I have my daughter early, I'll still have life, which at 46 years old, my daughter's going to be 28. I'm like, yay! And it was a good plan. It was just people weren't coming on board. So I was pregnant. That's the first time I got hit. I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. Like, we go to church. I was like, what? I remember talking to my pastor, telling my pastor, like, at the time back then, nobody understood anything about domestic violence. They did not know a thing. I remember talking to my pastor about it, and they had no experience about it. And all they talk about is prayer and blah, blah, blah. And I just kept saying, like, well, the way I came out of it or try to come out of it was reading my Bible. I said, let me get back to the Bible. And I remember reading one part where it says, where there is evil, run far from it. And that's what helped me to like escape that abuse. I was like, wow. And so I didn't listen to the pastors or the people, the church folks anymore. I thought, let me just read my Bible, because I can't believe if God died for my sins, why am I still suffering? Like he said, I'm supposed to live a prosperous life. I didn't come to harm you. And that made me get my life together. And it was hard. I think it was because no one understood, even my family, because my daughter, she's intellectual disability, so she needed a lot of care. I was doing a lot of communicating, like I called it 3D communicating. Communicate so she understands, and communicate so she understands how to communicate. I am who I am, and who I am is who I am. and so it's not about the external people, it's about me. And the way I got what I wanted when I was younger, I can do the same. Milk it, just focus in that way. So now here I am. My daughter's 27, she's gonna be 28 this year. I went through a couple of marriages, same thing, abuse, verbally, physically, and I left all that. And now I started a new career. So I want to be in HR. And I got it off the administrative field. Good, acronyms. I use acronyms like crazy. These things come up in my head like joy, and the joy, J, just, and O, only, and then you, just, only, yes. So joy, just, only, yes. So the joy of who you are, just, only, yes. Yes, it feels good. Yes, I want that. Yes, this is it. Yes, 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 yes. And I hear people in the world when they talk about learn how to say no, or this or that, or a no means you're getting there. No. You can get there quicker. You don't need 100 no's to get to your yes. Just yes, 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 yes. You keep going and get all the yeses, accumulate all the yeses. Don't think about no's. Say, oh, yes, how many yeses did I get today? Go for your, that's what joy is. Go for your just, only, yes. Yes to the good life. Yes to happy kids. Yes to happy life. Yes to this. Yes to financial wealth. There's no but. There's no nothing. It's yes, 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 yes. And that's how I live my life. When I think about my daughter, I'm like, yes, she's doing great. It's like, honey, yes, you're happy. Yes, you're amazing. Yes, you're awesome. Yes to the job that I want. Yes to the empire that I want to build. It's not like, it's yes to how I want to feel in my body, yes to how I want to look, yes to the man I want in my life, yes to the friends I want in my life, yes, yes, yes. There is no other thing. Joy, just, only, yes. So for me, yes. For me, it's about people coming into their own self. Like I remember this meditation I tell people, like they think about like words, like sounds, and I said, just repeat this. I am that I am in all that I am. I am that I am in all that I am. I am that I am in all that I am. I am. I am. I am that I am in all that I am. And just go with the feeling, and you flow with that. I am that I am in all that I am. I am. There's nothing else. I am. And I remember I say to this with people who don't like other people. And this is what I say to them. When they say, oh, you don't belong here, or this or that, I said, did you create yourself? You did not create yourself. So you did not create yourself. I did not create me. I am here. I am here. So that's what I tell people when they're being different or trying to tell you you don't belong or this or that or whatever. I said, you did not create yourself. I am here.